Teagan75 here in Eco, back with Gerald17.
Hey guys.
And, oh, Gerald had a lot to do between episodes.
Yep. Uh, so here's what I'm working on today, and we'll see if I have enough of the stuff on there. But I am working on the where'd it go? Wooden elevator. I'm gonna start making that
Yeah.
right now. And then I'm probably gonna be digging the area that I want for the wooden elevator out as well. And
Yeah.
Teagan will explain what she's going to do now, and then a little bit of one of the issues and what we're gonna
What
do
we're
about it.
having, what
Yeah.
we're running into.
Yes.
All right. So, as you can see at the top, right, I have started some vegetable stock and meat stock. And I don't know if you can see the timers, but the meat stock's going to take 4 hours, just 100 of them. And 100 of the other vegetable stock takes less, but still roughly around the same amount of time. So, a lot of times it's best to have 2 cast iron stoves, but I don't think I have a room that's high enough yet. And this is the leads into the problem that we're having.
Mm-hmm.
Gerald is extremely swamped with the tech line. So he's not able to really keep up with the lumber and the hewn logs and the chopping of the trees. So I think between episodes, I'm gonna download a admin mod called NID Toolbox, and I'm going to take away his logging and carpentry, and I'm going to take them
Yes.
so that I have stuff to do. I mean, I have stuff to do, but like you see, the tailoring shop just kind of sits idle for a long time until I have something else to put in. But I need more walls, and he's just so swamped. And like this room right here is only 152, not enough for a cast iron stove. This room's not even enough for a cast iron stove. And this is 164, not enough. This is the only room that has the 1.82 exactly for the cast iron stove. And I probably could put another cast iron stove in here. There might be enough room because if you can see, it not only needs the tier, but it takes up, oh yeah, there's enough room. So I could probably put 2 cast iron stoves in here, to be honest. I don't know how difficult they are to make for you. And I don't really want to mess you up with your wooden elevator.
Yeah, that's actually why we had discussed it before into there, and it's one of the reasons why I'm yeah. Too many things lead into other
Too
things
many
in there, and
things.
it's just too easy to sit there and be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's so much stuff for me to do lately onto here. I think that's why I'm getting confused so much with my building sometimes with that. So
Yeah, getting confused is probably the
so I'm
thing.
gonna make the cast iron
Yeah.
stove in a little bit, but you need to build up some stuff. But in between episodes, we'll be using that one, like you say, the mod.
Right.
So you'll take over that,
Right.
so your buildings will be able to go up and
I'll be able
good
to
stuff.
build. That's what I like to do. He likes the tech stuff. I do like the building part of it and the cooking. So we should have thought about that in the
Yeah.
beginning, and we didn't really think that through
Well,
too
yeah,
much.
yeah, and even when I was thinking, like I say, she's aside from all the other stuff, she's got pottery, she's got masonry, she's got
Yeah.
tailoring, and I figured that would take up a bunch of stuff in there. And I guess these things, because they're not tech, just don't last
Yeah,
that long.
they don't
They get
last that
utilized
long.
up, and then it's like, oh, maybe a little later on will be something,
It's
but
building. If people aren't building, then you just don't have anything to do. Like,
yeah,
I know I can do more building. Like, I want to do that 4th floor. I have promised I'm going to make this a 4-floor apartment building.
yeah,
But I also want to, work on extending out the Capitol building. I do still have to rely on Gerald for sand and
right,
nails.
yeah,
But he can kick out nails pretty quickly,
I can,
and
yeah.
sand is pretty easy too if he just mines a bit of stone. Or if I mine a bit of stone and he just puts the labor into the machine.
I've completely
So
forgotten where I make a cast iron stove. Is it in the anvil?
I think so.
It's in the anvil, isn't it? Okay. You think with all these machines, it's like the last thing that you think of is a cast iron stove in here. It's like in the
I
anvil. It's
know.
like you know
Or an
you gotta.
anvil on the blast furnace,
Yeah.
right? I mean, that's where you
Yeah.
make the anvil, right? But they have
Yeah.
the gate things.
Yeah.
So yeah, but anyways, so it's good for a cook to have at least two on the server that I'm on. I've got four. I could use more, to be honest, at times,
Yeah.
especially on a busy server.
Yeah.
All right, so I made some um prepared meat.
Hmm.
I'm gonna make a little bit more in anticipation of making some simmered meat next.
Hmm.
So
There you
I'm gonna just do that, and you get a byproduct of scrap meat,
go.
which we get a lot of as
Yeah.
a butcher. So, but they will be used. I use scrap meat to make the meat stock.
Hmm.
So I'm generally making a lot of stuff with this scrap
Yeah.
meat. And then there are other meals in the campfire that use scrap meat as well, and fat tallow that we get as a byproduct. So generally, if the taste module, which is coming in as default on 9.5 update, um, you will be using a whole lot more of this stuff.
Hmm.
But it really is dependent on how popular your server is, how many people. As you can see, we don't eat that much food.
No, we really don't.
But
And
and
it's
so yeah, I am kind of sitting around waiting for things to happen. I
yeah.
did get some sand, so I could probably let's see. Oh, let's just make okay. I have a lot of mortar, so can I make 200? Let's make 200 granite, and then I'll go mine some granite out.
Okay.
200 granite. I know I don't
Yes.
have everything for it, so I'll just have to
No.
mine. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, guys. I know it's not vanilla.
Hmm.
You can't reset your skills in vanilla, but it's like we're feeling like for this series, I really need something more to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. And
So,
it's just yeah. And
and Gerald needs help. He needs
yeah.
help. It's just something we didn't anticipate,
Yeah.
but you guys get to see the benefit of that.
Yeah. And it really does
So,
drive me kind of nuts sometimes doing all this stuff. I don't understand it. Tegan's heard me complain a lot in there. It's like
yeah.
I don't understand. I do and I don't the log system for there. I don't understand how I can queue up, like 300 hewn logs into there, and then I'm gonna make like 20 lumber, and then it's like okay, it's almost out. It's like what 300?
I know.
300?
Because eco doesn't follow the law of
Yeah,
conservation of mass.
yeah. So it's like
And on a server, I'm thankful for that at
yeah,
times. But when you're playing single player or with just a small group,
hmm,
it gets, you know,
yeah. It gets a little rough.
it gets
Gets
grindy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It gets a little rough. You get a little mad. Yeah. So
Yeah. You have
so
words.
yeah. It's like what am I doing here?
Yeah.
So
Yep, yep.
we anything else
So
in
yeah,
here?
so yeah, so things will be a little different. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna build anything new. I'll just use the machines that are already there for carpentry. But
Mm-hmm.
since we all have access to our stuff anyways,
Yeah.
I just couldn't put any labor into it. I couldn't help. I can't even help with mining. I'm not
Yeah.
even I'm mining right now, but I'm not getting any skill for it, and I don't get any perks for it.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, maybe I'll take mining so that
Mm-hmm.
I can do my own sand and things like that. But I
Yeah.
really think at this point I need to take over the logging carpentry.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we
Yeah.
we were talking it over and we're like, yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
what needs to be done.
Yeah. So, I hate building anyways, so I like doing
I
mindless
mean,
things. So
well, to be honest, I don't even know if I need to reset it
hmm.
because you're going to have plenty of stars for what you want to do.
I think so. I mean, I'm
So,
pretty darn
yeah.
close to my next star here. My next star is first of all, I have 2 stars available, and
Yeah.
I'm knocking on my second one onto there. So I guess you don't
So,
have to
yeah, maybe we don't have to reset. I'll just make
gr-
sure I have
grind
a
out 2.
star. I sleep away a star
Oh yeah.
or two, and then I can take them.
We'll we'll
I think
we'll,
that's the way we do it. We're not even gonna mess with a mod. We don't need a mod. We'll
well,
just,
we'll figure it all out. We'll
yeah.
figure it all out, and you'll see it probably on the next episode.
But I'm
So
probably going to, we have determined though, either way, I am taking over the carpentry
yeah,
line. So,
yep. I think that's a good decision. So
yeah, because I think, yeah, you will definitely have, um, enough stars for the tech stuff that you want to
yeah.
do. Tech
Well.
is very involved. I mean, let's see. I just took, okay, on the server that I'm on, because we don't have any power group,
Mhm.
no power groups are allowed.
Yes,
Well,
which
s- we've
is great.
we see that we're gonna have to change some things around next time,
Mhm.
because there are a couple of things that were in the no restrictions group that we think should have been restricted
Mhm.
now that we've played through it a bit.
Yeah.
But, you test things out and you make it better next time. But
Mhm.
anyway, so there's no power groups, especially tech line.
Yeah.
So
And a power group is.
anything, any profession that directly feeds into another profession. Okay.
Like
It,
farmers and a cook a lot of times on
yeah.
servers will try to do that so we can help each other out in there, but it's really very it's detrimental to any other farmer or cook on the server because then it's like, well,
If they don't have a group.
yeah.
Yeah. So it becomes a corporation and there's no regulation for that.
Hmm.
There's they haven't I know that Eco plans to add corporations, and of course with that they will balance it out for their game, hopefully.
Hmm. Hopefully.
You could hope
Yeah.
that they'll balance it out for their game.
Mhm.
So right now though, there's just nothing.
Mhm.
So yeah, so no power groups except, like I said, logging was able to be taken by anybody, and so a carpenter could take logging.
Mhm.
We're gonna change that
Yeah.
next time because we felt like, yeah, that is kind of a powerful group.
Hmm.
We didn't think, the admin didn't think it was gonna be the owner of the server,
Right.
but it ended up being pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. The other,
Oh, by the way, let's see.
so like, miners cannot be smelters
Mhm.
because the miners, they make the concentrate and the smelters make the bars.
Mhm.
So those two feed directly into each other. Um,
Mhm.
let's see what else. Uh, oh, there's a bunch. I just
Yeah, there's a
can't
bunch.
think of
Yeah.
it. There really is a
Listing them all
bunch.
would be might be a little boring for there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but anyway, so yeah, we did say the farmer versus. I'm sorry that my son is so loud today. He's happy, but he's loud.
Yep. That's not me.
Yes, not you. So, anyways, my group, of course, I always love cooking, so I always take that. And now, Gerald sells to me, I buy from him,
Hmm.
and things like that. So that works out fine. And I ended up taking, not because I wanted to, but because it was needed, ended up taking mining.
Hmm.
But I set up like an auto mining thing where I just put the labor into my machines and people would just bring me the ore, bring me the rocks,
Hmm.
and stuff like that, and then buy back the concentrate or the crushed stone. But now I took oil drilling, and oh my gosh, is that a difficult one? Because it's like Okay, it's simple to do, but it
Mhm.
takes okay, it's like my simmered meat.
Yeah.
Okay, in the
Oil
fact
is like
that
simmered meat.
yeah, oil is like simmered meat.
I'm listening.
And that the amount of time it takes. The pumps have to pump the oil,
Mm,
and that takes a long time, and there's not much you can do
mm,
to speed that up because I don't think there's any modules
mhm.
that go into those pumps. I looked for them, they're not. So
Yeah.
there's no speeding up.
Right.
So you've got that, and then I have to buy barrels. I have to make barrels, but then I have to take the barrels that are petroleum. I have to take them to a refinery, and then I have to wait
I was
for
just gonna
that.
put it
And
down.
it's just I have 5 pumps,
Mhm.
and I barely make like I don't even think I can make 50, and I got top modules in
Mhm.
them all. Okay?
Yeah.
But I can't even make 50 plastic from 5 pumps.
Yeah.
And so and another guy's got 10 and he can't even keep up with gasoline, much less fiberglass and plastic and epoxy. We have 3 oil people with pumps and we can't keep up with you know, with 20 to 30. No, I think we're 30 to 40 active people on that server, to be honest.
A lot of people actually. Yeah. You're
Yeah. So it's like, wow.
right. Mhm. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start. I just don't. I just haven't had time because I built a new restaurant and I wanna. I'm running 2 restaurants. Entrepreneur here.
Yep.
So yeah, I was busy doing that, and so I haven't even had a chance to just dig out more room
Yeah.
or make more room for more pumps,
Mhm.
and So anyways, it takes a long time. So like my 4 hours here I don't think it's as bad
Mhm.
as meat stock,
Yeah.
but it ranks pretty high up there with grindiness. So yeah, I couldn't believe it, but it's good. No group play, and you've got the certain group. You pick one profession from that group, you're locked in.
Yeah.
So your next star has to come from that group or the no restrictions one. And so it's
Yeah.
been very enlightening
Mhm.
for me,
Yeah. It,
to
it's
see the processes
yeah,
of different
yeah,
professions.
it's extremely unique too because it's one of the few things where you can actually, if you want to be an electrician or an engineer in there, you don't have to go through all this stuff into there. You can go late game and start doing it. Now
Yeah.
you have to buy a lot of your stuff, which takes a little bit of time to get a little bit
Yeah,
of
you
money
get a
into there.
little bit of you get some stuff off the bat.
Yeah,
Um, but
yeah,
honestly, that may get you
yeah. But
a
you get
truck
yeah, but
and then
yeah,
some
but the
other
idea is you get to be an electrician and you don't have to worry
Yeah.
about the guy that you don't have
Yeah.
to worry about somebody else being something else it's like, oh well, I can't do that
Well,
because
yeah,
by that
somebody
time
doing
somebody else
all of
has
it.
this. Yeah,
What usually happens on eco servers is that 10 people stick around to the end and they're always in the tech line.
yeah,
They're generally in the tech line because there's nothing that stops people, even cooks fall off. Because other than campfire cooking and maybe tier 2 cooking, which I'm doing right now on the cast iron stove.
yeah.
Okay, just hold on just a second. 2 more minutes, 2 more minutes. Okay. I know. Thank you.
She's not talking to the viewers, by the way.
Yes, just
So.
um
Stay with us 2 more minutes. Go
yeah.
ahead.
Other than you know, the stuff I'm making now, no cook actually goes advanced cooking
You're right. There's no
unless
reason
they
for it
just
to.
want to for kicks. They never sell it.
Yeah.
Rarely, because once somebody has their stars, for instance, on this server, another popular server called Dad Speed, you only can have 2 professions.
Yeah.
After that, nobody really cares about your high tier food that's more expensive.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about housing anymore. So tailors drop off, butchers drop off, millers drop off, cooks drop off.
Yep.
Somebody just for kicks takes campfire cooking just so they can eat, food that at least lasts a little bit longer in their stomach.
Hmm.
That's it. it's really poorly balanced
Yeah.
right now. And I know they're working on it.
Mhm.
But so what we've done on the server is we've made it, and it's a mod. I didn't realize it was a mod. I just thought our server guy was clever.
Well, he
But
is
it's a
clever.
mod, but he is clever. Soft, if you're listening, you're clever.
You're clever.
Okay.
We're not talking smack here. Why are we on the server
But
anymore?
I know.
Because you guys are
Whoops.
mean.
Whoops. Anyway, so we do have a couple of laws, and through the law extension mod that allows us to make sure that you have to have high housing and high food points to do advanced labor. So my food actually makes it's worth it for me to make tier 3 food.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Okay.
it's the end of this episode, and my
Not the
son
most
is starting
exciting
to.
ones. I'm
I know,
digging
I'm
your
sorry.
talking, but I think it's good stuff into there. They're not always going to be exciting
Next
stuff.
time I'll have more to do, like more building and things
Oh
like
yeah.
that, because I'll be taking those things. Yeah.
Yes.
So, anyways, guys, just wait. You can just wait 1 minute.
Yes, guys, come on. Wait
They
1 minute.
have kids, they just don't have any patience. Anyways, guys, if you like this episode, hit the like button below. If you want to see more from us, hit the subscribe button as well. The link to my Twitter is down below in the description, and please leave comments and suggestions down there as well. Um,
Thank you.
oh golly. Oh yeah, if you want to play with us on that server we've been talking about,
Hmm.
look up SoftCore Gaming.
Hmm.
It's generally at the top of the list for servers that
Yeah, you are.
are long term,
Yes.
and established.
Hmm.
So, which is great, which means what we are trying to accomplish is working.
Yes.
And thank you guys for subscribing and clicking that bell. And we will see you guys next time in Eco.
Bye, guys.
Bye.